birthday, and there's Christmas.
Convenience.
It was very convenient because I missed out on all that shit. Honestly, like if I spent all that money that month and then like, you know, New Year's hits and then like she's like, I don't think it's working, you know.
You would have been pissed.
I was like, the fuck? The fuck?
Oh, God.
Oh my God. One thing I want to see this. There's this comedian I was listening to, and he was talking about I guess like people when they propose, they kind of get like elaborate ways to propose to somebody, and he's like, I think people should start doing that for breakups. You know, there's this guy named Sam Riddle. He's like, yeah, like, you know, what if I gave my girlfriend like a broken phone? And she's like, babe, this is not working. I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Clever.
Yeah, the thing where she might be mad about it 5 minutes later. And she's like, that was kind of creative.
Like, you know what? That was a good one. That
was great. I don't know. So, yeah, I wonder, with all these stories that I'm hearing and everything, it just makes me wonder what the, because you know how, I guess, gender forms and women's and men's role has updated a lot in terms of, like, who can be bosses and all types of stuff. But for some reason, the dating thing, and even for women, who they can have sex with or how many and how open they can be about it. But the dating thing seems to stay pretty traditional. And I was like, when is that going to progress? And like you were saying before, like with women, like guys really have to bring it. And I feel that too, because I've been on dates and I really like, you know, before I get there, I'm thinking of things to talk about, anecdotes, all types of stuff. I'm bringing it. And then like, you know, I'll see a girl and sure, like you look great. You worked on your face all day, but you know, what else? Like, is that it? Because, I mean, that's just, you know, because I hate being in that environment of I got to really just carry this whole thing. So, which brings me to my give me your opinion on this. So, I have a first date formula. I think this is the best way to do it. I feel this. I think I've had pretty much all success stories for a handful of reasons. Even when it's not good, it's still a success story. Okay. I'm just saying, if you're going to take a girl out, you're going to ask her out for a first date, I say just do happy hour. Here's why. Prices are slashed. You don't have to pay as much. And I think with some people, you can tell within 5 minutes if you want to spend the whole, at least like a whole dinner or whatever the fuck with them. And like if you're already at a dinner, you got apps coming, you got to wait on food. Now you got to like be here for a whole 30, 45 minutes. This person you don't even fucking like, and you got to pay for it. That's not good. And if in a happy hour you got less prices, and if you can figure out within 5-10 minutes if it's like this isn't working or not, and you can part ways. Also, after a drink, it's not a big deal. But also, happy hour can turn into dinner if it's going good. What do you think about that? Mm-hmm. That's pretty solid, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty solid thinking. I mean, even, yeah, it's like, it kind of just goes both ways. If it is working, you can go this way. If it's not working, you can go, and you save money, you save time, you know.
There's enough of a window later in the evening for you to say, like, something, like you have to do something. Like, yeah. if you want to leave.
Exactly.
I feel like it's a good time to have, like, an excuse to leave. Oh, my God, my mom called. She just got off work, and I don't know.
Oh, my God, something else is happening. Anything else is happening. That's pretty solid thinking. So.
And then I have a confession.
Let's do it.
I've been on a first date that I actually, like, kind of purposely made bad.
You purposely made it bad? What'd you do? Why did you do it? This poor fella. What'd he do to you?
This is like probably because normally when I date, I'm like really vocal. I'm really like straightforward. I don't like confusion or gray areas. If I'm not really feeling you, I'm normally like, I'm not going to be like rude about it, but I'm going to tell you in a way like, I think we should just be friends, or like, I really don't really think I was as ready for this as I thought I was, or whatever.
All fair stuff.
Yeah, in this case and scenario, for whatever reason, I just didn't really feel like I had, like, the space to just be like, hey, I'm not feeling it. Actually, I think I did end up doing that, like, after this bad date. I would think I was trying to evoke like for them to end it with me.
So you're like waiting for them to like, so you're like in one of these scenarios where like, I'm going to give him enough reasons and he's going to part ways and be like, hey, this isn't working, babe. Did he actually, and here's the thing too about dudes, they will tolerate some shit for sex mainly.
Yes.
And tolerate, I mean, I another comedian, Patrice O'Neal, R.I.P., greatest, he had a great joke. He said, a girl has to like a guy to fuck him. A guy has to like a girl to fuck her again. Which means he can fuck her without even liking her. You can dudes put up with some shit. And even like the dudes that I talked to, they were just like when they said, oh, she was just kind of boring. Most of them
still had sex with her.
Yeah, but it was cool. But I still fucked her. So that was cool, you know. It was.
I hate that about men. I'm sorry. I hate that about men. It's like, yeah, if I'm not really feeling you, like you're not going anywhere near my vagina. But for some odd reason, guys are just like, oh, her face is decent. It's cool. It's like, what?
Yeah,
like,
I turned that bitch around and just went to town.
Exactly. Like, what? What? Is the orgasm that serious? Like, trust me, I love it too, but
it's crazy.
It's somebody that I enjoy.
It's crazy. I'm guilty of this myself, but like when a dude finally gets his smash and everything, it's crazy how all these manners and
everything is out the fucking window.
It's just like there's one story, they didn't send this to me, but a friend of mine, she said some dude came up to her one night and he was like, yo, you're beautiful. Where do you want to go right now? And she was like, I want to go to the beach. He's like, let's go to the beach. And drove like 2.5 hours to the beach with her. They went to the hotel and she was like, well, he did it. So, and they, and they smash and everything. In the morning they wake up and they go, get breakfast or whatever. And they have to drive back and everything. And, they finished breakfast and he was like, okay, you got all this? I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. And so he goes to the bathroom and she has to pay for dinner. And then they decided to drive back. And he's like, yo, can you, because like I really didn't get any sleep last night. I drove all the way here. So do you mind driving my car back? I'll sleep on the passenger seat. And she was like, what? And I'm like, I can't be mad at him because he did everything he said he was going to do. Your ass went to the beach, bro. He did it.
I probably like wouldn't want to pay for the food, to be honest with you, but like I get the driving back. I'll drive back. I get that. I might pay for like my food. I might not pay for the whole date. I mean, I don't know.
But it's crazy, like right.
Well, you know what? You know what it depends on?
What's up?
Who paid for the room?
Oh, I think he paid for the room.
If he paid for the room, sure, I'll pay for the meal.
Okay, but I gotta say, this goes back to like as soon as he smashed, he was like, all right, I don't have to impress her anymore. I got what I came for. And I did.
He drove 2 hours to get it?
He drove 2 hours to get it. He paid for a hotel room.
I hope it was worth it.
I mean, I remember this she came over this is a friend of mine. She came over to my house regularly afterwards. Like, I was like, and hair was a little messed up or whatever. She's like, I need a drink. I was like, what did you do last? She told me. I was like, and she really wanted me to side with her. Like, can you believe? And I was just like, yeah. I can't believe that. He got your ass, okay? He got your ass. Sorry, Charles. It happens. It happens. Oh my God. Let's see. Where are we at?
I was about to ask.
Yeah, I think we're at a good stopping point. All right, folks. Let's do some plugs real quick.
I was about to say, so we were saying you don't have a gig for Valentine's Day, but
no.
you do for like, what, Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday. So we're both actually at the Huff.
Woo woo.
So come. I mean, okay, so let's come out for February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. I'm playing with the Flair Project at the Camel, opening up for Eastern Standard Time. And then on Sunday, there's 2 shows with my good friend Anthony Knowles. It's a night of Sammy Davis Jr., like Nat King Cole, Michael Bublé, and it's we have 2 shows at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. And tickets are going fast. The 2 p.m. show is almost sold out, and then 7 p.m. is going on. And then at 9 o'clock...
Hey, it's me. So as some of you probably know, I have my blog, FeelgoodRVA. We're putting on our first show at the Dark Room. I keep like getting ready to call it the Red Room because it's like red. You know,
it's more red than dark.
Yeah, it is more red than dark. But we're at the Dark Room at the Hoff. If you're familiar, it's right on Broad Street. We know Valentine's Day doesn't really work out for everybody. You're either single or maybe you had to work and you didn't even have a date night. I don't know. We just wanted to set a vibe for that Sunday. So, yeah, 4, like, super amazing performers on some, like, chill kind of hip-hop and R&B type vibe. It's called the Late Lovers Holiday on February 16th from 9 to 12.
I came late. Late lover.
Yeah. And it's only $5. I think it's going to be a really dope show. It's going to be fun. And we have good. DJ Boy Girl DJing, so she's super popular in Richmond. She shows out at her events. Yeah,
I'll have to stick around after my show.
Yeah,
see what it's all about.
Gonna get lit.
Get lit. Have some drinks. Yeah.
Drunk on a Sunday fun day.
There we go. Thank you so much, people, for hanging out with us. And Britt, always great to see you.
You too. Thank you.
Of course, we're gonna be back with y'all very soon. I think we're trying to do once a month, but if y'all wanted to have him more often, let us know. We'll be setting out more stuff. If you want to send us some bad date stories, some bad scenarios, or whatever, crazy sex stories, love that. We're going to be bringing some guests on. I'm glad to have this new show. I'm glad to have Britt with me. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, I pick up on the first ring. Ain't no leaving message.